So I got it right there. I'm going to search for it. It's going to find it. Here it is right here. It says now batch says, I'm going to go to the details here because I like to see it better. Nice looking house. I got pictures right here. I mean, I don't need to see any more. I'm just going to clean everything out and sell it as it is, right? So here we go. $403,000 is the value, 78% confidence. I'm fine with that. Estimated rent is $2,200. So 2,200 and 403. I'm going to go back to the valuation. Let's see what batch says. And then you can confirm if these numbers are accurate or not. So it says it's got a 480 value. Okay. It says 480. It's got a little bit lower confidence score than I like to see. 73 is not bad. Okay. Now this deal looks like it's owned free and clear. Is this a seller finance or is it a sub 2?
It's a sub 2.
Okay. Super. And this has the rent value at 4,300.
Yeah, we got it between 35 to 43.
Okay, so this might turn out to be something, depending on the cash position, that you might want to keep. Okay, so let's go back to
38,000. But all of that comes up to the 210.
Let me see something here. Yeah, look how it is, because look when this was written. It was written in 2006. So that's the second loan on this. The original is, look at, you can see it on here. I'm surprised the rate's that low. It does say that low on the statement.
Yeah.
So this is important. So this note was originated. I don't know how they got that rate that low that long ago, if it's really 2036. So let's go back. So I'm going to go back to this. So let's just say what we can solve. It was 3.7 at 3.725. And the payment was, what was the payment again? I'm sorry.
1796.
No, the P&I only.
Oh. 869.47.
869.47. Okay. Oops. 869.47. If it matures in 13 years, okay, we'll get close to this. So if it matures in 13 years, okay, then I'm going to change the start date. I'm going to assume it's 30 years first. So this means this was 17 years ago. So this is going to be 2006. Okay. We can change this to 2006. And then we're going to just run the amortization and see what it. Went too far. Okay. So now go up here. If that was the original term and the balance was, we're going to solve for the balance. Okay. So the original term was 360. It's been 3.725. That's the payment. We got the start date. The original loan amount was 188,320. It's exactly the right number. Okay. So now when I go with the starting date of, well, that's the balance that's still today. So that was the original term. So I'm trying to think through this here. So what is wrong on this math? Let's see here. 180, that's the balance, that's the payment. So I don't know. I didn't see what the rest of what's the underlying debt on it, because if I go all the way down to now, this is going to tell me the balance is going to be, and maybe this is the difference we're at. Let's see where we're at. We're about here. 106,847. Does that number come up anywhere on your paperwork?
106.
Something give or take, a couple $1,000.
No, it's
We just need to get what we
on the
need to
whack.
do on that is what we need is let's just say we finance 650 on this house. Let's just see what the number is. It's 7.25. That payment comes out to be
the payment.
$4,400.
Yeah, the
And on
payment
the
would have
wrap.
to go up to 319.
And how much is what's that?
The payment is gonna go up to $319.
on the solar?
Yeah,
Okay, so we needed, so all we have to do here is adjust this by $319, okay, which makes this payment go up to, let's go up on and resolve for the rate. So 319 and 44.34 is gonna be 47.53, right? So if I change this payment to 47.53, okay, that means the rate is 7.97. So if I lower the rate to 7.25, so I got to reduce the rate by about 0.5 to 0.6, and if I reduce the rate down, then they can absorb that extra solar. Make sense?
yes.
That's all I did. So this is what it costs with the solar. So if we already integrated, so if I reduce it back down to 7.25, then that gives their payment lower and allows them to pay the solar separately, but it still gives them the same monthly payment for the mortgage and the solar. That's it. That's exactly how I would do it. You know, and then again, you might get somebody to give you 8%. Dude, you don't know. Somebody might just be dying to move in a house and moving from California, and it's got 200 grand to throw down at this damn thing. You know? Let's see now. There we go. So it's got a value of 161. Okay. And let's see here. It's got rent at, it's trying to calculate it, 1281. So that's a lot different than what you say it is. So I don't know where you got your number from, but they both can't be right. One can't be 1281 and one can't be 1900. So I would verify which one is accurate or where it should be. So let's go down to sales. So this was $141,000 FHA loan back in 2006 at 6.33. So obviously that's not what it is today. Okay. So they did some kind of loan modification at some point in there. Just don't know when it was. This is because it doesn't show up here. So this is sort of the same situation that we had, but we can probably get some of the batch numbers. Rosewall Lane, okay, let's see here. So it's got a value, it looks like a pretty nice house. Let's see if it shows me the pictures here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got 29 pictures over here. Oh yeah, this is new construction, 2015 build.
Yep,
Looks like it's vacant too, is that correct?
it is. Yep.
Perfect, so you can start finding a buyer like right away if you get access to it. So that's part of the contract. So it's got rent value around 1279. That seems a little low. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, it seems a little low for rent in,
Okay.
you know,
But here's what I
Little Rock
like.
property.
Here's what I like though, is that it's got a 267 value with an 89% score. What do they have it listed for? Let's just go look at the sales here. So they got another loan here. See this right here? They took out some kind of a loan mod. They got another. So this, I don't know if they rolled it into that. We'd have to sort of see it. This is what I want to know. I'd want to know what's causing that to be there. Again, that's why we need to get the documents, but I don't know if that's a silent second or what it is. Okay, but it's really recent. This is right during COVID. This is a year and a half ago. So I don't really know what this is. Okay. And
okay.
just because it's here doesn't mean it's here. Does that make sense?
It
Just
does.
because I
Yeah.
see it, it doesn't mean that this exists. It may not. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't know, but we
didn't-
do know
I
there's a
didn't,
flag that we'd
I
want to
didn't
find.
see that one. We actually did run title on this, but we didn't make it all the way through title, and the
Okay.
initial search on title, that one didn't show up, but
Well, if the payment is the payment and the balance is the balance, the question is, let's go back to this real quick. This adds up to based on this information, this adds up to 260 right here.
Yeah,
So we want to make sure that I'd probably want to see a loan payoff on this, okay?
yeah,
Because if you go too far down and they do, 260, this is not a deal. Well, not a deal if they want all that money.